Hello darlings, for today's video I'll be creating a wearable St. Patrick's Day look. For brows today, I'm switching things up and first starting off by coating the hair using Gimme Brow by Benefit Cosmetics. Once that's dried, I'm filling in any gaps and creating more of an arch with the Precisely My Brow Pencil. For reference, I use shade 4.5 in Benefit Brow products. Next, I'm cleaning up the outer edges of the brow. For the upper part, I'm using concealer. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Radiant Concealer in shade 0.5 in. For the lower part, I'm using the Plouise base in shade 0.5 because I'll also be dragging that onto my lid to act as my eyeshadow primer. After I've tapped the Plouise onto my eyelid so that it's smooth, I'm starting to create a very simple wearable eyeshadow look that only involves 4 shades. I'm starting with the Morphe James Charles palette because it contains most of the shadows that I want to use for this look, and I don't want to ruin my face makeup with fallout, so that's why I always start with eyes first. I'm picking up the matte forest green shade called Daddy and packing that into the crease. I'm just grabbing more shadow as I need it, and then I'm starting to blend out the edges with soft circular and windshield wiper motions. I'm also dragging the shadow that's in my outer corner out towards my temples, creating a really nice shape to elongate the eyes. Next, I'm picking up this matte light peach shade called Tune from the middle row and sweeping it along the upper edge of the green to blend it out. I'm using the Morphe M562 brush to do this because it's super small and precise, making it perfect for blending shadows on small hooded eyes like mine.
Feel uninvited. Left home in West LA, I'm not excited. The bay while you're alone. This girl's a wonder. She loves me, yeah, she needs to know I love her. I wonder if we'll make it through this summer. Just wanna touch like back when we were younger. Yeah. Why don't you love me, love me, love me?
Now that those two shadows are seamlessly blended together, I'm switching to the Urban Decay Elements palette for this shimmery light green shade called Secret Keeper, which I'm tapping onto the center of the lid beneath the crease. Then I'm taking the brush I used to apply the matte green and swiping it along the outside of the shimmer shade so that it blends in with the rest of the shadow. Now I'm taking a break from the eyes and moving on to my face makeup. First, I'm priming with the MAC Natural Radiance base, which helps to add some hydration to my dry skin. Then I'm using the Benefit Porefessional on the center of my face to minimize the appearance of my pores. Now that my skin is prepped, I'm applying the Nars All Day Luminous Foundation in the shade Mont Blanc, which I'm then blending into my skin with a damp Real Technique sponge. For concealer, I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Radiant Concealer, which is the same concealer I used to clean up my brows. I'm applying it underneath my eyes and to the center of my face to highlight those areas. Now before setting my face, I'm adding a bit of the Lancome Click and Glow Highlighting Skin Fluid in Lumieres to the highest points of my face and tapping it in with a damp sponge. Then I'm pressing some translucent powder by Urban Decay underneath my eyes to set the concealer. Next, I'm adding dimension and warmth back into the skin by contouring. To do this, I'm using the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, which I'm applying to the hollows of my cheeks, the highest part of my forehead along my hairline, my jawline, and along the sides of the bridge of my nose. Now I'm taking the same Ultimate Brush Off powder that I used to set my concealer and dragging that underneath the contour on my cheeks as well as around my nose contour just to clean up those areas. I'm then brushing off the excess powder with the Morphe JH01 brush. For highlighter, I'm using the BellaPierre Heatwave Highlighting Palette, and for blush, I'm using the Benefit Cosmetics California Blush. Then I'm spraying my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray to make my makeup last all day. Now that we're done with face makeup, it's time to complete the eyes. I'm dragging the Daddy and Tune shades from the James Charles palette onto my lower lash line. Next, I'm highlighting my inner corner and brow bone with the shades Ring Light and So Good from the same palette. Now for lashes, I always follow the same steps to ensure that I don't dirty up my falsies. I'm first curling my lashes, then I'm applying mascara, and once the mascara has dried, I'm applying the false lashes. These are the new Ardell Remy lashes in the style 778. Next, I'm tightlining with the Lord & Berry black eyeliner, and then I'm adding the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Overdrive to my waterline and also adding mascara to my lower lashes. Finally, for lips, I'm using the Lord & Berry Made to Measure Lip Color in Just Naked to line the lips. Then I'm applying the Smoothie Stick Lip Crayon in Perfect Nude by the Beauty Crop, which I'm then topping off with the Urban Decay Metallized Lipstick in Juicy. And that completes the St. Patrick's Day look. Let me know in the comments below if you like to wear the color green, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time!